are back. We are reviewing, you guessed it, Married at First Sight, the reunion part 1.
Yes.
Okay, this is Donut. Donut says hello. Oh my God.
There goes Donut.
I came in late because I had to go to Chick-fil-A. But, Mom, catch us up. What's happening in the beginning? What happened?
Jose and Rachel. They broke up for about a month.
Yeah.
They're trying to come back together now.
Right.
And he was upset because she did not unpack all her things, and she brought a lot of things with her.
That's like controlling
house.
stuff.
And so she moved out and moved in with her mom. And also he had a problem from the beginning of her going on her travel theme, but he has decided he is going to travel with her. And what she found out was that when he travels, he doesn't want to go on a budget. He wants to stay in the best hotels that cost over $1,000, where she is, she doesn't do that because she wants to have that extra money to travel. So, but he has booked to 3 different places for them to travel to later on. So I am happy about that. It seems like he compromised. So I'm very happy that he did that.
I did.
Go ahead.
I did say almost everybody will be getting divorced. So far, I am semi-correct on Jose and Mary. And I am...
Rachel.
Right, Rachel. And I am also correct on Brett and Ryan. Me and Mom aren't even going to get into the whole Brett and Ryan thing because we've already had a whole argument and we are just like, listen.
To them. Well, we disagree.
Hold on, I just want to say one thing about Rachel and Jose real quick. Rachel, I know you guys are trying to work it out, but run. Run and don't look back. The fact that a man is yelling at you because you did not unpack, I think he was upset that she didn't unpack because he feels like, oh, she's not trying to really be a wife. She's not really in the marriage.
Yeah.
That's that controlling stuff, that argumentative stuff. I'm sure he cussed her out again. That's why she even moved out. Because if it wasn't that serious...
She got tired of the fighting.
Yeah, I mean,
so apparently
girl...
they were doing a lot of fighting.
I'm sorry, but no, I would have left, and I'm not coming back. I don't care how many trips you book. You're going to be going on them by your damn self.
Yeah.
But we don't get into Brett and Ryan. Now, they said that Brett was talking to somebody or whatever. She got somebody's number. But my thing is, I don't really blame Brett, okay? From the beginning, she wasn't interested in him like that or whatever. Because like she said, that's not her type. That also is not Ryan's type. But she actually was trying. She even told him, hey, I have a crush on you. I like you. Her heart was broken when Dr. Viviana talked to him and said, hey, she's actually not my type. I don't have those butterflies. That's when Brett checked out. And from that point on, I really don't blame her. Ryan really was not interested in her. Everybody could see he was not interested in her. He was telling everybody else something different. He was not being honest with her and stuff like that. And yeah, he didn't have sex or take advantage of her like Zach or whatever.
He did not tell everybody that he wasn't into her.
Mom, he was, but he was telling all the couples that, oh, I'm going to have a conversation with her and tell her that, oh, I just want to be friends and all this stuff. So he had told that to Bao and somebody else. Anyway, we'll be right back. Okay, we're just going to wrap up Brett and Ryan real quick because we got to talk about Marilyn Gill. That's who y'all all want to know about, and that's who we want to talk about. So we don't get into it. Okay, Brett, Ryan, I felt like he was not interested in her, like I said before. And obviously she was affected by it. You were not attracted to me. She actually was all in the beginning. You were like this ever since you came back. So do I fault her for, maybe possibly trying to see what would happen? No. Now, my thing is she could have completely crucified this man. She did not. All she said was, hey, you couldn't wait a week. That's it.
Remember, that was when he matched up with her friend on a dating app.
Yes. So my thing is, I don't think Brett went all the way with this guy during the thing. I think she pursued it after.
We didn't explain what happened. Brett said that she exchanged numbers with some guy before the decision day.
Yeah.
She didn't say really when it happened. She didn't say if it was in the beginning or in the end. She said that they did exchange some communication with each other. Okay.
And she said it was
she
here
did
and
not
there.
Say, she said here and there. She did not say specifically how many. She said, but they did exchange messages. Okay. Now, if I was on the up and up, I will say, look, after he had totally said he wasn't into me, this guy asked me for his phone number. I gave it to him, told him the situation, when it'll be done for us and whatever. And that was it. He contacted me twice. If I would have been transparent, totally. He contacted me twice.
But was he though? He wasn't transparent, so I don't fault her.
The reason why I'm saying that with Brett is this. Okay? And I do understand the whole thing with Brian and all of that. The thing is, you took your time. You said you could only wait a week, man. All the while knowing that you had actually been exchanging messages with someone. I don't have a problem with Brett giving her a number. I don't even have a problem with her exchanging messages. But if you know that that's what you're doing, then understand also about this dating thing.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Asher Muriel and Gilda no longer together.
What's going on?
All right,
I hope something didn't happen
14 days
Colombia.
after decision day,
Okay.
Mirla decided she didn't want to be with me anymore.
Mirla, I saw you with Dr. Pepper.
I think I knew I would be happy in marriage, but I didn't think that, I would get everything I wanted and more in marriage.
What made you then turn around and say, I don't want to
20
be
days
with
after.
him?
I don't think there's like an easy answer to that. I think for me, it was a variety of things, right?
What are the sequence of events that led to you breaking up your marriage?
I think for me, it was just acknowledging that we were just so different. The things that I had said were non-negotiables for me were really important to me. And
those are?
For me, it's like financial stability was really important for me.
Well, you have a job, right? It has a pension.
Amazing pension. I make $100 more every 2 weeks than she makes.
Is it not enough money?
I think for me, it's not even about enough money. I think for me, the initial attraction and chemistry was not there from the beginning.
Also,
And I realized I was not happy.
There was never an attraction.
I think it was attraction that eventually came, but for me, there has to be more. And I didn't think that was fair to me or to him.
yeah.
When you don't have that chemistry, that
And the financial is too much.
Someone to have that, Kevin. I mean, there's a ton of
I
attractive
agree.
women
I
and men
agree.
everywhere, and it's like, if you're just not happy, should I continue to not be happy?
I get it.
He's an amazing person. I mean, he's
He's such-
handsome, everything, but we are just not for each other.
We're not.
Okay.
They made a
is this the
mistake.
first time? Is this the first time you're hearing this?
It's the second time I'm hearing it. The first time I heard it was the day that she decided not to be with me. The biggest issue I had with all of this was that she felt like this from the very beginning. I was blindsided because everything about our relationship was based on communication. I completely understand. If she's not attracted to me, she doesn't think I'm the man for. Hey, look, I don't want to force anybody to be with me if they don't want to be with me. But if you feel like that, why not speak to me about it so I can take a step back?
I know why
and
she
go
didn't
from
speak to
there.
you.
How do you know that that's how you would have reacted?
We talked about decision day before decision day came. We talked about what we wanted from each other. We both decided that we're going to stay together. I sold everything that I owned. The only thing I kept was my blender, my clothes.
What?
The blender.
He sold everything.
Not the blender.
She said, hey,
Why would you sell everything you
I
have?
don't
So
find
you bring
attractive.
nothing to my home?
I'm not happy.
Dusty.
Being the hopeless romantic in my head, I'm like, hey, I might turn around, this, that, and the other. My dumb ass decided I'm gonna stay with her until the time being, and so we stayed together.
She's
for
looking
about
down on the
a
phone.
month until she decided, hey, you know what? I want to move out. And so she was gonna move out, but then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna move out. So literally 2 to 3 days later, I moved out.
Marilyn, a lot to unpack there.
I'm not even going to acknowledge that because that's
Did you not tell me that?
No.
Okay, so I'm telling
You
you,
know
this because
I'm not gonna go back and forth.
that's fine.
That's
She just like.
during different
We do.
stuff, and I will not ever make that up.
okay.
I guess I don't have enough money.
That's you
I don't have
projecting your insecurity onto me.
insecurity.
Go
Ooh.
back and forth with you, like I'm just not going to.
That's fine.
I mean, I think I'm still processing the shock a little bit. So I understand that. But,
Lord have mercy. Miracle gave it go blazing.
I did what I felt was best for him. I did not think that it was healthy for you to be around me. I told you that.
Mhm.
Like, he didn't look happy. He didn't look happy. I was living with you, like, it was uncomfortable. We weren't happy. I could tell you were definitely not happy. I care about you. I want you to be good. And he deserves all the happiness in the world. And I want him to
Not
be
with
happy.
me.
I want him to not be happy and miserable.
was
Yikes.
there ever a time
Ooh,
that
child.
you were in love with Gil or had
No.
you like with Gil or?
There was not a time that I was in love, and I was very clear about that up until decision day. I know what love is. I've loved someone before, and so
And you didn't love Gil?
No.
I did not.
Oh!
And I was honest about that. I never said I love you because I didn't want to be disingenuous. Like I said, I like you, but I don't feel those feelings yet, and so I'm not going to say them until I feel them.
Let me ask
You
this,
look like
Gil,
you've
are
been
you
crying
still
in
in love
somebody's
with her?
closet somewhere.
Are you still in love with Mira?
Absolutely. For me to sit here and say I'm not in love with her, I would be lying. So obviously, I'm still in love with my wife.
Let me ask you this. If Mira today
Ex-wife.
said she wanted to get back together, would you want to get back together?
My heart says yes. My brain says yes as well, but kind of like precaution. Because at the end of the day, I want somebody that wants to be with me.
Gil, let me just say this to you. I've heard that woman. I'm looking at that woman right now.
Why you say that woman?
She
You
does not want you. And am I speaking out of turn?
Why? Why?
I do not want to be married to him, and that's not any insinuation of who he is as a person. It's just sometimes it doesn't work. He deserves a woman who wants to love him and be with him in all the greatness that he is. Period.
How have you been doing since this, Gil?
I'm gonna be 100% honest. It's been tough.
He has
This
been
is
curled
very
up in
hard
a bowl
because
in
it's something I
somebody's
really
closet
want.
crying his eyes out.
And it's something that I thought
I
was good
can't.
until
First
it
of all, the
wasn't.
way
It
Kevin
was-
is all upset.
I
Kevin's like,
listened to that woman.
that woman.
I've seen that
she's
woman,
right there.
and she don't want you. Why are you trying to slaughter this man? He
I don't know.
already
He trying to
out
slaughter
there.
her. Hold on.
I'm gonna say no.
What did he say?
I've had a hard time with the breakup. Not only because I
Uh-huh.
believe that I was meant to be with her, but because I love her. And love is something that you can't just shoo away the next day. It's been hard. I've been going to therapy. I've never had an issue with rejection. For me, it's like, I talk to a girl, she doesn't like me, okay, move on to the next one.
Yeah, but this is different. This
This
is
is
why.
100% different. I wanted it so much. I was willing to do whatever.
Well, let me ask this. Mirla, how have you been since the breakup?
I mean, I've been okay. Life goes on, I'm
I'm
doing
sorry,
okay.
she's fine. She's fine. You were insulting her.
Will you begin to date again?
I think at some point I will,
Yeah.
but not at the moment.
Gil, how about you?
I just want somebody that wants me. At the end of the day, the reason why I came on this
I'm
show
sorry.
is because I wanted truly to be married.
Gil is
Gil, trust
seriously
me when I
playing
tell
the
you, there's a
victim.
long line. Trust me when I tell you, bruh. I understand the heartache and the hurt, but there's a long line.
Yeah.
Listen, I think everybody is a little surprised.
No.
a little flabbergasted.
Nobody.
And
I
Nobody's
called it.
surprised,
I
Kevin.
called it. I called it.
Nobody is surprised but Kevin.
Kevin fake
You
surprised.
can say what's on
You
your
are
mind.
an
So thanks
idiot,
for being so
Kevin.
open
Idiot.
discussing
And he
these
is
hard times.
projecting.
I hope things truly do get
Imbecile.
better
Is that how you
for
say
both of
idiot
you.
in French?
Thanks a lot, Gil and Merla.
Appreciate that, Kev.
Imbecile.
All right. Don't go away.
Mutants, we have to discuss. We have to discuss.
Yes.
There's a lot to talk about.
Oh.
It's also going to be a lot of fun. You don't want to miss it.
Coming up, throughout the process, we definitely had questions. When I heard the news, I was kind of devastated for him.
It's shocking to everybody. And still to come. Did Zach play you?
Yeah, I completely got played.
Sit your ass down, Zach. We gotta dissect.
Okay, wait.
Oh my God. God.
Okay.
Gil
first of
looked
all-
like he has been curled up. He has been going through it. I can tell when he had his collar popped up. He had the gray and black beard. And this man, and he was on the couch like this. That you can tell that man put on them red bottoms to try to win Mirla over today. Look, I'm expensive. I got money because I got the red bottoms.
First of all, it got to a point Gil was talking. Merla was like this.
Mirla's like,
I think she was on
when
her
the
phone.
fuck is this gonna be over?
And then when they're finished, she says, I'm not going to say anything because that's not true.
I'm not going to acknowledge
and
that.
he's like, that is true.
I'm
No.
not arguing with you. He said, that's fine.
Okay.
But the thing is, let me just say one thing. The
Courtney.
reason why...
Courtney. Psst. That's a boss.
Learn from Mirla.
Okay. She gotta do classes.
Yes.
Okay.
Let me DM Mirla. Let me find... You listen.
Where my phone at?
Where the phone at? Where the phone at? Where the phone at? We're ignorant. Ignorant with the A-N-T at the end. Oh, this is why Mirla did not talk to you. You know why, Gil? Because from the beginning, you were putting this woman down. She
rude.
never felt safe with you.
Never.
That's why
She said nobody
she is not
has
somebody.
ever told her she's high maintenance.
Yeah.
Talk to her that way.
He said, "Oh, you dated yourself." No, I dated
No.
real men who knew what it was to be a man.
Who don't insult women.
Yeah, and put them down with the little knickknacks, and don't
Knick-knack.
project your insecurities onto me.
Niddling.
I know,
Needling the poor woman.
Eh.
So she didn't worry about
Yeah,
you.
she stayed very diplomatic. She
So
didn't
2
show her
weeks,
car. Listen,
She's
Grace.
like, you're
Bye
not
bye.
happy.
I
not
said
happy.
that. I said that she was not going to break it with him because she knows his what is it?
Yeah,
his,
she did
his
say.
ego is so fragile.
said,
It's
oh,
more
she said-
fragile than the blanket.
Yes.
It's more fragile than a tag hanging off a
tissue-
blanket.
Yeah. I mean,
A puff tissue. That's how fragile his ego is. He said, so
and
I'm
so
going
that's
to
why
spare him.
she's like, I didn't know how you were going to react.
Yeah.
You know, so
Oh,
she
Greg,
waited.
come on. What
She
you
didn't,
doing?
you know, she wasn't going to do. He said both of them discussed
Whew.
about the breakup, right? Like they were both gonna say yes. However, this silly cat. Now she said, but however, you know, well, he said they had agreed that they're all gonna say yes. But I can see why she decided to agree because she doesn't know how you're gonna act when you go to the psychiatrist. Them bullying her and all this
Mirla
rubbish.
sees how the psychiatrists
So
are.
she says, "Oh no, look at how Kevin was like that woman.
That
this
woman. I
Like,
see
he
what that
was
woman
so
said. I saw how
rude.
that woman's looking. I saw that woman. Her
You-
name is Mirla,
You know-
idiot.
You know something,
Mirla
Kevin?
with
you know
the
something,
A.
Kevin? Why didn't you show that attitude with Chris?
Facts.
Why did you put your chest out and confront a man like that? Oh no, but you wait for a woman.
Yeah.
We see how you is.
And we see that you and Gil are
And I
aligned.
used to really admire this.
I never
Kevin.
like any of the hosts because I know what the hell y'all
Cannot
jobs are.
believe you
Y'all
would
are
do
to
that.
try to make women look bad. Y'all try to make women look bad this whole season.
They
I'm
did.
glad she stood up and she has
She
been
was very
staying in her
calm.
truth.
Yes.
She has decided to stay herself. She
Yes.
has standards. She has what she wants in a man,
Exactly.
and she's not compromising. If she has to wait another 10 years, she will wait another 10 years while she goes to Greece, Italy, Africa, all those places. She will continue to do her,
Yes, yes.
and that's what women need to do. Do not settle. Don't
No.
settle. There
No.
are too many damn men
Yeah.
for women to be
And
settling.
there's a lie for Gil. Good luck.
Yeah. There's another dusty woman out there looking
worry.
for you.
Don't worry.
Yeah,
I mean,
don't worry.
You go ahead. I'm very happy. I'm happy
I'm
that
glad
there's
you grew
10
out your
lines.
beard
Let
because
them be-
that acne was horrible. That the beard's a better
It's
look.
okay. It's okay.
Oh.
We're happy for Gil. You have a long line. Karen said, I wish you the best.
Yeah.
Like
bye-bye.
Marla said, you were a great guy.
She never put him down.
But no, she did not. And even now, she still did not put him down. That's a class act. Maya, you gotta put it on mute.
Okay.
And the stuff has come back on.
Okay, we'll be back.
We're gonna get a chance to get the
I don't want to see the men.
Jill.
All right,
Ooh,
so
child.
Gil and Mirla. I'm still, I knew.
I'm not shocked. I don't know why Kevin was saying
I knew
he
Mir-
is so shocked.
He's such a liar. Everybody knew it wasn't gonna work.
A lot of people. I went to, saw some shows and stuff. I mean, it seemed though everybody knew that they were gonna break up. Everybody knew that Marla was not going to be staying with him because she has too much self-respect.
It's too much self-awareness.
Self-awareness.
Self-awareness is so important as a woman.
She wasn't going to be with someone who was
Gil?
bad, really
insecure.
Well, projecting it. She said it today.
Don't project your insecurities
on me.
Yeah.
So it's something
he
that
said,
she already saw.
No. That he really got irritated when she said that. Yeah. No.
And I'm sure he has seen so many people get on him for all the stuff he said to Marla.
Yeah, because he has not been coming at her guns blazing like he
usually
is.
I know. I was surprised too. She
oh.
makes me feel a bit. I say, yeah, he's been reading what people have been saying about him.
Yeah, and I'm sure after she put him in his place and checked him after 2 weeks, I'm not surprised. I said this last week, and y'all gonna quote me. Y'all say Mary said it, and I did say it because Mirla. The thing is, when you are self-aware of who you are as a woman, nobody can move you. No. Nobody can shift you
and all
or have you out of
abuse,
control.
You know it. You know when people do it, trying to insult you subtle. You get it.
Yeah.
You get it.
So important.
You don't respond. You show them grace.
Yeah. So you have to be self-aware as a woman. You have to have self-control. And you have to have self-love. Those three things is the only way you can excel. Okay, Amirla has all those things. Yes. So when a Dusty comes your way, you recognize him, but you don't try to put him down. Yes. You recognize that he has flaws and he's not for you. Yes. When you are self-aware and you will have self-control, that person can come and call you every name. He can call you the S word,
that's what she
every
says,
word. But it's not, you're not going to move me. You're not going to move me. I made up my mind. It's over. Yeah.
Even though Kevin was trying her so hard, he was being
that woman. Her name was Garrett Mirla.
Exactly.
Idiot.
That woman has said, I'm looking at this woman.
That woman don't want you.
She don't want you. I mean, he was so upset.
He was like...
He was ready. He had decided... First of all, I don't know. Maybe somebody broke up with him recently. But he had decided, I am going to speak on your behalf, Gil.
But when he tweeted out that Gil was the MVP, now he's the damn victim again because he saw people were coming for him, and you still playing the victim. That's what Dusty's do.
My wife really helps me to be a better man.
No, your ex-wife who never loved you. Let it go.
And apparently, she told him that before they actually said yes to each other.
Yeah.
She let him know
I don't love you. She said she's not even I'm not in love with you. I don't love you. Yeah. I like you. You can't love somebody who like puts you down, who insults you on a daily basis. It makes you feel like who you've worked so hard to be is the issue.
Every show he insulted her. Every show.
Yeah.
Every show that they were in, he insulted her. There were some barbs thrown her way.
From the beginning, you gotta be real confident to wear a dress like that. As soon as she walked out, you gotta be real confident to wear a dress like that on her wedding day. That's why I think that's when Mira
Every single
you got to be self-aware as a woman. You have to know who you are and stand in that truth.
Yes.
We'll be back. All right, y'all. So anyway, it's hot, it's popping, like Zach is already cussing left and right.
Yes.
Michaela is here. She's saying she was at Zach's house right after decision day for 7-8 days. This man embarrassed you and having sex with him. And he was like, man, why can't y'all just let me go out there already? Like,
yeah.
I'm sure because she's exposing your lies. And now she sees that you played her. But Michaela, let's be honest, you played yourself.
You surely did.
And it's not like you couldn't see. We all told you.
No,
and
she
even
could not see. She refused to see. See, even Gil was trying to ask her, like...
This was Michaela.
And she was just like...
Red flag, Michaela. I don't want to see it.
Not to be in their relationship. Her relationship is her relationship. What works for them doesn't work for others. And she is good with that. Even though Zach said no. She is good with that.
Brett,
This
you
is
not a
our
good friend.
relationship. Oh,
Brett, you not a good friend for leading that girl astray. Don't say that to her. You should have just been silent. Your silence would have spoke volumes.
That was Gil asked her, and then Miller.
Brett.
Oh yeah, I remember Brett
Brett was
saying,
like,
"Yeah,
look,
you're.
if-
oh yeah,
if
that's
you're- if-
true.
yeah,
as
because
long as
Brett-
you're happy and there's a smile on your face."
Yeah, she said even if all of us are looking at you like you're crazy as hell, it don't matter. Whatever makes you happy. Well, it don't matter that she's happy because she's gonna be crying later and she's gonna be regretting it. So
Yeah.
Brett is not a friend.
Well, she just met Brett. How about the sisters? The
Y'all
sisters
aren't friends.
and her
From
friends.
the day y'all said Hurricane Michaela.
Yeah.
Let one of my friends go and talk bad about me. We will not be
Like
friends
that.
no more. I don't even know
to
you.
my husband.
You'll be deleted and blocked. You want to make me look bad? Yeah, I don't know this man. He could be a psychopath.
Why will you say that? Why?
Because y'all ignorant.
You know.
Ignorant.
But
Oh my God, it's about to be crazy.
this Kevin, like, he just really loves Gil. He really loves Gil.
You
He's
know why?
happy
Because
for
Dusties
Gil.
attract each other like magnets.
Yeah, it just seems as though Kevin is projecting so much, and just like he has decided, I am going to be the fighter for Gil. I am going to be there for you, Gil,
My brother.
and all of that. And then Gil now, you know, I'm just amazed when he's just praising Merla, my wife. The thing I love about my wife, she's
Yeah,
your
because she
ex-wife.
left you. You didn't think she was going to leave
You
you,
know,
did she?
is that she's so ambitious. She makes me want to be a better man. My wife this, my wife that. Why didn't you do that when she was there in front of you? If you had done that, I bet Merla will still be there. She is not a hard woman to please. And
Yeah.
she said none of her friends have ever called her, nobody, even the men she dated, nobody has ever called her high maintenance. I mean, you're the only one.
Yeah.
You're the only one.
Yeah.
You know?
Truly. Truly.
So, yeah.
I don't feel sorry for Gil. I don't. And I'm
No, I don't.
so proud of
He
Mirla
was so
for.
disrespectful to her so many times
You can't come back
that
from that.
I just like it was just enough. Especially the last day when he was like, you know, he can leave that and all this stuff.
Yeah.
Like, Gil, please. Oh, let's.
Oh, it's back on. Oh, the action.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, Kevin. How are
He
you?
Michaela looks so good. Red is such her color.
He
Is her color.
She's talking
Honestly,
to Kevin
I'm not gonna
alone.
say that they are
She doesn't
bad.
want Zach to
I
be
just made a decision to protect my energy, and I needed to be able to talk without quite literally being interrupted.
So let's go back to the beginning, because when things
We
were
don't
good,
care to see Zach.
they were good.
Okay,
Would you
we
agree
don't.
with that?
Oh, 100%. I mean, in the beginning, it was more than I could have imagined. My wedding was probably, I mean, to date, one of the best days of my life. Nice to meet you.
Who's that guy that walked down the aisle?
That's the father. I don't know.
It does feel like I'm dancing with my husband. Because I am. It feels like I could do it forever. Yeah, that we should have many more dances.
So love is in the air. It's all love and happiness. Then after the honeymoon, you get into your first big fight.
Mm-hmm.
And Zach seemed fixated on your knee-jerk reactions.
Yes. I woke up this morning and Zach
Of
is
course, you
not
gotta replay
here.
them.
He left the apartment without informing me of anything. And so I'm out.
So like, you thought I was gonna be gone forever? Like what do you thought?
No,
what do you thought
I didn't
was
think
gonna
you were going to be gone forever. You give me such limited information that it's like, well, okay.
I'm telling you, hold on.
Well, if you're going to act in an independent way, then so should I.
How would you describe that?
He was right. That's one thing that I learned in this is I need to manage my impulsive, decisive behavior. From that moment, that was it for Zach. And I could feel that. I could feel that he had given up and he didn't think there was
It was
going
over
to be
for Zach
any
when
kind
he
of
first saw
resolve.
you.
And I
Let's
honestly
start
believe
there.
that I would have calmed down, that it would have turned out better.
Well, you talk about Zach having problems with your behavior. Did you have problems with his behavior?
Okay,
I
now.
did. Mainly for me, it was the lack of forgiveness, the lack of grace, the lack of compassion. I
Can we talk about the manipulation
and being
and the
with Zach,
gaslighting?
he was always waiting for the other shoe to drop, always waiting for me to do it again. And being in that kind of situation, it's stressful because I wanted my marriage. I wanted to do better. I wanted us to be okay, but I can't be okay if I'm stressed out about making a mistake.
Watching the constant back and forth between you two, I think a lot of us all almost got whiplash. Can we take a look back? Can we take a look back for a second at some of the moments? Here we go.
Everything that has happened, I'm actually happy, where we are, and I can definitely see a path forward.
This is good.
I am heartbroken.
2 days later? Wow.
Oh, that's Zach crying
I
again.
can't keep talking about that.
I would literally do anything for Michaela, so.
I already love that.
Oh my
I
god.
love Zach, I do.
Oh man.
I do think that they gave me mine, like the man for me.
So we had a conversation about decision day, which as it stands, I would say it's a no for both of us. And because of that, I'm just like, why are you gonna sleep in the same bedroom?
So we are sleeping in the same bed tonight.
Yeah, we'll spend the same bed tonight.
After reflecting, I've come to one conclusion, that this has been the worst relationship I have ever been in my life. The relationship is over.
Michaela, watching that, what do you think?
Yeah, roller coaster. That is,
Yup, you're down. Yup, yup, you're down.
recognized.
That smiling that they do.
Do you
Big
think
grins, both
he
of
was
them.
equally
Just
to
so
blame for the fight you got?
Weird.
I
They're
think
weird.
that, yeah, we were both equally to blame, but I also believe that I should not have participated in the way that I participated in some of those fights.
Michaela, why can't I just have him sit in that other chair?
I don't want him next to me.
Huh?
No.
Because you're saying all these things, and it's like,
Stop it.
let's do this.
Stop
I
it,
know
Kevin.
your sister, Sharifa, is here. Can we bring her out?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, let's bring Sharifa out. Hey, Sharifa, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Fantastic. You developed kind of a relationship with Zach during this process. Did you think they were a good match?
No.
I thought so.
What do you think of Zach now?
I'm indifferent.
Sharifa, what do you think went wrong in their marriage? What was the
You're
problem?
indifferent as a sister.
One of the problems
Weird.
where they both wanted to be right. And sometimes in their rightness, you know what I mean, there were things that occurred. I think they're both very stubborn. And, that's not necessarily always a bad thing, but I think in the course of a marriage, someone has to say, okay, you know what, I may feel right in this, but I want to be married.
That was not
more
the
than I want to be
issue.
right.
That
You
is not
actually
the
sound
issue.
Do you think
stupid.
he was
Her sister, like
messing
they
with
were
your
stubborn.
emotions?
Did
You
not-
ain't got good
Did you
family
not
around
see
you.
the gaslighting? The sister, I'm asking. Let's see.
I gave Zachary the green light to go several times. He chose to stay. And this is where I had, such relationship anxiety because it'd be like, good morning, Michaela, ready for that divorce? Good morning, Michaela. Don't really see you as a wife, more as a co-worker. Hey, we're not gonna last long. And so while I'm trying to work at this
Wow.
relationship, I'm hearing these things
From
on a
him.
regular basis. And it's confusing. On our 1-month anniversary, we spent the night in a hotel, and that really was kind of a pick-me-up for our relationship. And it was amazing. We just really were bonding. And that night, we were kissing and touching and
having
other.
sex.
And it was strange to me because I remember he got out of bed and was like, don't tell anybody we did that.
What do you mean?
It's-
Whoa, he was trying to keep your intimacy secret?
Yeah. And he said, don't
Why?
tell anybody we did that. And if you tell anybody, I'm going to deny it. And I remember thinking first of all, why would I tell somebody that? Secondly, wait, why would you deny it? And why are you telling me not to tell anybody that we did stuff?
Now I see why she wants to do it separately. Because I wouldn't be able to be there to defend. Okay, I get it.
But can I tell you why I'm
You are
confused?
stupid. You are
Because
actually
I'm hearing
the
after
original
decision
idiot,
day
Zach.
that then you moved in with Zach?
After he said no.
I didn't move in with him. After decision day, we went to dinner, we talked, and Zach asked me to come back to his place. And I said, okay.
Michaela, he just told you he wanted a divorce from you. He just said that to you. He looked you in the eye and he said,
Divorce, I know.
I want a divorce. But go ahead,
I
finish
know,
telling
I
me.
know.
Let's tell the world what happened. Let's share. Let's share.
After decision day, I was at Zach's house for a good 7-8 days straight on his invitation because I can't get to his fancy building without a key. And I was cooking, cleaning, and having sex with him. He claims like, oh,
He even looks like a liar.
because he was trying to help me out, and that I was mooching off
She was
of him,
cooking and
encroaching
cleaning and
in his
having sex with
area.
him for
And I'm
7 to
like,
8
wait,
days.
what?
No.
But you invited me there.
What?
So the day that we officially just cut it.
This is after the 7-8 day.
Yeah, this is
after the lover's holiday, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead.
Corey a text message, and I told him, I apologized. I said, look, dude, throughout this process, I did some things that were not okay in this situation because there is so much, drama and trauma with so little history. Perhaps we shouldn't be together. But I do want to get to know you as a friend, and I hope that you can accept that from me. And he said, yeah, I can be on board with that. I said, awesome. The next day, I called him and I invited him to the dog park. He told me then that he only wanted to be cordial with me in the presence of other people.
Oh,
You've had this 8-day run, right?
And so then he tells me that, and that actually upset me.
So why won't you say this to him right now? I think it's important that you say. I do think it's important.
That's it. We're done. I don't want somebody like that in my life, and I don't need to get any closure with it. I don't need to express that to him. I don't need to hear his feedback.
Did Zach play you?
Yeah, I completely got played.
What?
You're so fake. What?
I
can't.
Got played and he's represent, but I was
What?
I was trying to show up as a wife.
You played yourself,
Can you
Michaela,
let me go on?
and then he played you.
All right, listen.
You allowed yourself
I gotta
to be
bring Zach
played.
out to hear what he has to say, but thank y'all for coming out here. We appreciate
8 minutes.
it, all right? When we come back, Zach is going to join us. He's been watching in the back, and I'm sure he has a lot to say. Don't go away. Coming up, the only way to really make sense of this is to have her come out here, because right now, I feel like she's one of the great pathological liars.
It's actually pretty insane, you were saying.
Let's clear it all up.
No, I'm tired of it. Like, I'm done.
I'm going in there.
Stop it!
I'm
Stop
going
it!
there.
Stop it! Oh my God! Stop it! Stop it! Michaela, stop it! Why?
But
I
yeah,
have to walk away. I have to walk away. I have to walk away.
please, please do not be like a Hurricane Michaela. You just talked about what, self-awareness?
No, because Michaela, I'm
I
tired of
know.
you doing this to yourself. Why are you even watching? You were doing so good. Now you're gonna walk out there?
Yes.
For what? What was the reason?
Because
what was the
She
reason?
wants to do
As
exactly
Cardi B
that.
would say.
She wants to do exactly that. She wants to go and scream in his face. You played me. You played me. It's not necessary. It is not necessary. I mean,
Zach, you are so fake. You're the fakest mother effer I've ever seen on the face of the planet. You are the original idiot. Imbecile. I cannot. You were so fake. Oh my God. Oh my God. What? Now I see why she didn't want me out there. So, I can't defend myself.
The thing
What?
is,
You are so fake. Go get some acting lessons because you were horrible at it.
Okay.
I can't. I'm done. I'm not speaking no more. I'm done. Because it's actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's actually...
Well, let me say this. I'm done.
I can't.
The problem with Zach and Michaela, you know,
They're both...
Zach and Michaela.
I feel bad for Michaela, and I'm saying why later.
This is what I am going to say, okay? I don't feel bad for Michaela at all.
She's a lost woman.
have zero sympathy for Michaela, and I have even less than that for Zach. The thing is, Michaela, Zach didn't play you. You played yourself, and you allowed yourself to be played. Okay? And even when those little pebbles were being thrown at you, guilt came. He let you know, like, he said no, but you all are now going to start a friendship or a relationship.
That didn't make no sense.
And you jumped to
his defense.
To Zach's defense, and notice that day, Zach did not say one word. The other thing, you mean to tell us that during this whole time when you were going through other stuff, the stuff that we saw, that there were other times that you guys will go on to a hotel outside of where they put you guys up, and y'all will have sex probably after a fight that we saw on screen.
Yeah.
You guys go and have sex out of there, and then he gets up and he turns to you to say, don't tell anybody we did that. And you allowed it, and then the next day on screen, he'll say something that will hurt your feelings, and you guys will get back on it again. How many times did y'all go to a hotel? Like, he was treating you like not even his wife, and you allowed it. You continue, and you like sometimes you'll be sitting there. I will see Michaela grinning, and they replayed it, so I remembered now. I can say truly. This is after y'all have argued like crazy the previous show. I can truly say I love Zach.
My
I
wedding
love
was
him.
the best day to date.
Please,
I'm sorry, that'll be the worst day of
Michaela.
my life because I met you.
Michaela, you're full of it. At this point, there is your story, there is Zach's story, and in between all of the stories is the truth. But and guess what? I don't think anybody actually cares at this point. Nobody cares because everybody can see that you are enabling this behavior. Like, you both enable each other. You're the fire to his gasoline, or he's the fire to your gasoline. And at this point, I think everybody just wants you all to be totally away from each other. And if you decide not to be, nobody actually wants to hear it. Because I think people are just done. Okay. Anyway.
Okay. Minutes left, we're going to do
Now
live
it's time
reaction.
To hear from Zach. Zach, how you doing?
What's up, man? How you doing?
Good. Why couldn't you and Michaela be on the set at the same time today?
I don't know. Kind of came into this very excited to kind of see her, talk about what had happened, but she just can't be next to me, so.
So, but you wanted to be on the stage having a
Yeah,
conversation.
I thought that was the mature thing to do. But
So you can embarrass
can't
her
do it,
again.
so I'm by myself. It's fine.
All right. So, where do you think things went wrong?
I would say the first moment that I was like very nervous about the marriage was when she moved out that first time. That I felt like the situation that caused her to move out wasn't too extreme, and so I felt like if you were acting that way in that situation, how are you going to act in a more serious situation? Like, say we have kids or something like that, we move out with our kids. So that was the first moment I was like, okay, hold up.
Did this feel like a crazy roller coaster to you?
It's not a roller coaster for me. It was just like up and then down.
Zach, let's talk about the couples retreat for a second.
Okay.
What was that like for you?
The whole me leaving thing, like I was so calm and like kind of happy that I was leaving. Me leaving the couples retreat is nothing more than me just removing myself from a situation I don't want to be in.
I don't want you to drive out in the countryside. It's not safe.
Like, can just let me leave, please? I can drive back, guys. I promise you. Please let me leave. I'm not mad. I'm going to be very happy on the way home. Just let me. Thank you. Damn. It was just like too much.
I'm happy they didn't show Michaela's thing.
But it was just a very,
once.
very unique experience I'd never want to go through again.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I just feel like everything is my fault. Like, you know. I
These Dusty's playing the victim. Y'all never fail to play the
I think
victim.
anybody saw that and said, "Oh my God, you abandoned her." No one ever feels that way. And I think that everybody was like, "Hey, wow, she should calm down and work through this." If it wasn't for that hurricane, Kay, you could have had a chance.
Probably.
He is such a.
So let's blame Michaela for why y'all broke up, not the fact that you're a narcissist. That makes sense, right?
As if that's my goal, to make my wife look bad, as opposed to taking responsibility of her own actions.
I always take responsibility.
If you could rewind, what would you have done differently?
I wish I would have left. This is definitely the worst relationship I've been in, romantically, friendship-wise, work-wise. Any type of relationship, this is the worst one.
The worst relationship he has ever been in. So why do you say that you loved her next to your mother?
That made it look like you had feelings for her.
I would literally do anything for Michaela, so. Yeah, I did have feelings for her.
Do you hear that that's confusing?
No, I don't get how.
You don't think it's confusing?
No.
Wait a minute. Let's talk about decision day. On decision day, you said that you want to have a relationship. You like, we can still work on our relationship outside.
Please show that.
When I say I want to get a divorce, I want to divorce the last 8 weeks that we've experienced, because I never want that to happen again. But as you said, I'm willing to see where this goes.
So now she's thinking, in her mind, she's got to think, oh, well, maybe there's a chance.
So everything I said on decision day was true.
You did say that you wanted to work on your relationship. You told her that.
But Kevin also said that does not mean we're going to be together. But where's the disconnect here, man? Like, help me.
You are the disconnect.
Disconnect. But Zach, have the balls to say, hey, you know what? I want a divorce. This didn't work out. Let's move on.
Yeah.
And instead of saying, I want a divorce, but this could work out. And so let's go and start our relationship.
I said this could work out.
You said to her, we could have a relationship.
Yeah.
Kevin, I have a relationship with everybody in this room. That does not mean we're married. Stop acting like
Zach,
I said or did,
Zach.
caused it.
I hear what you're saying.
Like, you're making it seem like I don't know what I'm talking about.
You
Michaela
don't.
says things like, Zach thought he was just waiting for me to react, and I just felt like I was walking on eggshells.
And I was thinking, well, is my perfectionist attitude making her feel like she can't be herself and just cause these overreactions? It's not. This is who she is. I hate to say that, but it's a fact because she said it. Her family said it. She acts like it. So, like, I know marriage is hard work, but should it be this hard? Like, she has to deal with this?
Let me ask you this. On your 1 month anniversary that night, were you intimate with her?
No, hell no.
Yes. And he said that he would deny it.
That's not true, man. Like, I wasn't kissing her before, and I'm not kissing her after. So now I'm kissing her on the 1 month anniversary.
On your 1 month anniversary, you didn't even kiss her?
No.
He said that he was going to deny it. Lying. Right there. Not a lie.
The only way to really make sense of this is to have her come out here because right now I feel like she's one of the great pathological liars.
It's actually pretty insane, you were saying.
Let's clear it all up.
No, I'm tired of it. Like, I'm done.
If he wants to call me out on my lies, he can do it to my face.
If someone's saying that, then, like, obviously you're not thinking straight.
I know going in there.
And in fact, she wanted this, so this is what she got. So, this is her.
Let's unpack this.
Everything I said was true. If you really want to talk together, you can, you have my number. You can unblock me.
Zach, I really do wish the best for you. I mean, Michaela, how you doing?
Okay, first of all, stop. This is, no, stop. Because she had time alone, so now you're going to give me my time alone.
You're right.
I'm so tired of it. I'm not participating in it anymore.
Next week on part 2 of the Married at First Sight Houston reunion.
Hey guys, come on. This is high school. I don't have time for it. So now it's my turn to call.
He doesn't care. You don't care. You never cared about me.
How's that?
Come on, Kevin.
Whatever Val was doing to me, it worked because I did feel like a broken man.
Wow, you're making it sound like I intentionally broke you down.
Which couple surprised you the most?
There were so many surprises.
You make rash decisions based on fear and not based on logic.
All of us were flabbergasted.
I didn't shed one tear throughout this whole experience, and I can't even control myself right now.
Marilyn, you and Johnny are just BFFs.
What?
I'm gonna head out. I'm not feeling too good right now, so.
Kevin didn't like that question.
I cannot.
From Married at First Sight in Charlotte.
And I'm Brianna Miles Morales.
Alright, let's just wrap this up. Okay, so it seems like poor Merla, she's gonna get it next time from everyone, including the psychiatrists who are just so done with Merla. But Merla, you know something?
All the psychiatrists need to be replaced with real psychiatrists. I said what I said, and I ain't taking it back.
You need to eat it, Merla.
Especially that Pastor Cal.
Merla. Pastor Cal doesn't want.
He needs to leave. He don't need to be on that show no more. That man has been. He has been biased. He does not like women. And he has been coming for Gil. No, he has been coming for Mirla, and he's been coming for Michaela since day one.
Yeah.
You know?
For that.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't with Pastor Cal. I bet you got problems with your wife.
He probably does.
Absolutely. Because it tells him the way you treat women on this show.
Yeah,
I don't care. I said what I said.
Issues. But
it's too
poor
much.
Michaela is crying and all that. But
Gil is walking out there crying or whatever. They asked her,
they asked,
are you guys friends? And she was like, yeah, we're friends.
Yeah, we're
and he said,
friends.
what's that shrug about? Gil said, I ain't feeling too well. I gotta go. Y'all Dusties love play the victim. Y'all the victim. Play the victim role. Play the victim flag. Roll the victim flag. Victim flag. Victim flag. What color would the victim flag be?
You know something? You know what it is? You know what's so funny? I just feel so exhausted.
I'm exhausted,
and
man.
It's not that I'm actually tired.
I gotta take a
but
nap.
It's just this emotional drama that was Married at First Sight. I'm happy that Married at First Sight is going to be done next week. And he doesn't come back on until January. I am actually happy for that.
Well, apparently somebody has cheated on somebody already in the next episode, next season.
It's just going to be too much. It's too much. And I wonder if they're going to ask about Zach. I think that she made a play for him on the second, whatever.
Well, they're saying they're dating in the streets.
But yeah, I don't even know what to say about this. Not Merla, but what is her name? Michaela came out while Zach was there, and Zach left.
I don't know why you went out. I don't know why you took that big Michaela. Because he walked out. He's like, she had her time. I'm going to have my time. He was so upset you said you didn't want to see him. And then you go out there to see him. Right. Then he embarrasses you again.
I think the thing is,
girl, let it go.
What it is, and I'm going to tell you what happened. She was talking about their 1 month anniversary. That's when he took her to a hotel and told her that if you say anything about us having sex, I am going to deny it. But can't they just go and look up, like, they can check the hotel logs or something to see the dates?
Well, they went there, but he's just saying they didn't have sex. We all saw on camera that they were in the hotel together. I knew they were going to have sex, the way he was looking at her and all this stuff or whatever and stuff. Because why would you take to the hotel for? Yeah. You all can't go back to your apartment?
He doesn't want people to feel as though he's such a sleaze bag. And that's what he
you
was doing.
You are a sleaze bag.
Her. And she allowed it. So I don't feel no sympathy for Michaela. You covered your eyes with rose-colored glasses and refused to take it off. And people tried to warn you. You did not want to listen. So, you got what you got. Hopefully, this would be a lesson that you had to learn moving forward in your relationships.
Now, I'm going to just say this. The reason why I feel kind of sorry for Michaela is because she just reminds me of so many women who just don't have any sense of self-worth or self-love, very low self-esteem, and doesn't have confidence in themselves. And then on top of that, she has so much healing to do. Because you as a woman do not put yourself through all of that if you have self-love and self-respect. Yeah. And she doesn't have that. And it makes me sad that she doesn't have that, and she allowed herself to go through this traumatic situation with this man who is an abuser on every level except for physical, and it's just not right. Yeah. Well, I would say he's a physically abusive because you are physically abusing her body by having sex with her and putting those ties together and doing it over and over and then messing with her mentally. I would say physical abuse. Maybe that's a stretch. But I just think, you're there having sex with her. You're using her for sex and all this stuff. And it's just, Mom, she doesn't have a sense of self-worth. And if you just look around her people.
And that's why he's doing what he's doing. At some point, you got to be accountable, Michaela. You don't have control over anybody but yourself. Yourself. You don't have any control. Nobody can love you or treat you the way you will do with yourself. It starts with you. You cannot expect any man to treat you good if you don't even treat yourself good.
Yeah.
You're the one who took your body temple with him to the hotel there. And even after he said that and he said he will deny it, you were still with him. Sitting at the table telling people how you love your husband. What? You both were acting silly and so fake, both of you. The way they used to grin and smile with everybody else around after they just had a major argument, it was like, what? Putting on a show. You both need therapy. I am so happy. It's not over. We have to watch you people next week. I am exhausted. Whew, I am exhausted. Thank you for joining us. Seriously, thank you for joining us.
Lord have mercy. I'm Mary.
And I am Alma.
I just want to say one more thing. It is very unfortunate that this has all how it has gone. I'm happy that Mirla proved me right.
Yeah, I did say that she wasn't going to,
and she never opened up to Gil. She never did because she never felt safe with that man. She never did. But she's a woman who is in control. And I love
the way she was really in control. Kevin was trying to get a rise from her, and she was just
and the therapist, they trying to get a rise from her.
We agree
Pastor Cal in particular.
I know all two of them, so they're all going to come for our next week.
Talking about you made a decision out of fear, not out of logic. Yeah. Excuse me?
Out of fear? No.
No, I'm fearful that I will be in poverty and I'll have to be taking care of 10 kids while he sits at home talking about he a firefighter and he make more than me. Police.
I know. He makes $100 more.
He
than me.
really thought
But then
he
he says, he says she has a very good pension. What is her pension?
No, he said he has a good pension because Kevin Sue was like, oh, is it the money thing? He was like, no, because she said no, it's not necessarily money thing. He's like, because I have a good pension, a very good pension. I won't get that till you die, and I'm not planning on murdering you like in those criminal shows, you know. And he's like, and I make $100 more than her a week. 100? You want a cookie?
I mean,
you want an applause? What you want? You thought you ate that? So much.
And what is sad is that you do and then you have no savings. Like I don't know.
You send it to Colombia? That don't even make sense. It actually don't make sense. Yeah. I see why she left you.
She
but
is
I hope
in better place. Obviously.
She's in a much better place.
Yeah.
And she was like, "Oh, I was okay." I knew he was like, "She don't keep embarrassing me on the show." But the way it just shots fired.
Like, he's a great guy. He wasn't happy. I'm not happy. He's a great guy. And when they said, "Oh, there's a long line of women," she's like, nodding for him. Yes. Like she is leaving as she came.
And she is happy.
Like a boss. And she's leaving as she came in peace. She's not trying to create any drama.
Yeah.
She's not trying to go back and forth with you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just very happy for Mirla. Michaela, I'm really praying for you, sis. I know you have a lot of healing to do, but stop letting this man make a fool out of you. And the fact that you went outside just shows me that you're not really done. Because the fact that you went out there, and as soon as you went out there, he left. Because he wanted to put you in your place for saying that you don't even want to see him.
Issue with, anyway.
Yeah. Just
thank you
terrible
for joining
tragedy.
us.
Yeah. But Rachel and Jose run.
We already talked about her.
Brett and Get Ryan. Yeah. Seems good. But yeah, that's it. It's Mary
and Alma.
Thank you for watching.
Thank you. Bye.